Did it work this time? Hello? Hello? Spectacular's live, maybe? Is it working? I don't see a picture. Okay, I do see a picture. Wow. I feel like every stream is getting worse and worse when it comes to me doing them. Hello everybody, Spectacular, Silverstacular's here. So YouTube has done this really interesting thing for creators where it no longer allows you to use the same old mom and pop style system that everybody's familiar with, that we've been using for years and we've grown accustomed to. Now YouTube is forcing us to use something different for no reason. They feel like it's a better system. It's not. I'll tell you that right now. It's no better in any kind of way. But that's what we're doing. We're having to evolve to whatever YouTube wants us to evolve to, which is constant, by the way, in the life of a creator. Constantly evolving for no reason for YouTube. So, hello Silver Bullet. Hello Alex. Silver Stealer, thank goodness you're here to moderate these crazy people in the live. And Dan Hawks, hello to you. Stephen Graham, or Stephen Graham. The Bounty Coin Hunter 0.01, hello to you. Rocky Mountain Bear, howdy. Michael M, I know, I'm a random guy. And I'm a rambling man too. I'm a rambling man, I'm a random guy. And Native Stacker, hello, hello. Happy 420 to you. Eric Hickley, hey, how's it going? Or Hickey, sorry, Eric Hickey, I said Hickley. That's my that's my craziness coming out. Gary, hi, how's it going? And Rocky Mountain Bear, howdy, howdy, howdy. It's not better, not user-friendly in any way whatsoever. I agree, not user-friendly. Why wouldn't you just make it the same exact thing with all the options and buttons in the same exact places, but just make the system run better or something? Why wouldn't you do that? Why do you have to make buttons and knobs and turn, little doomahickeys all in different locations? Makes no sense. Where am I at? Metalman, howdy, howdy. Google is run by the lizard people, absolutely, who are living down in the earth, in the crust somewhere. Not the crust, I'm sorry, the core, the earth's core. The crust would be where we live. Running Eagle, howdy, howdy. And let's see, Coin Collecting 2001, howdy to you. Everyday Copportunity, good evening. SJWC, sup there. Tony, hello. David, howdy, howdy. Let's see, who else? BJ Hendrickson, hello. Lando Legs, hey, what's up, man? Little neighbors there. Winning Image, howdy. And where am I at? Dr. Nigel Ramses, hello to you, Dr. Nigel Ramses. And Big Tex Bullion is present. All right, in the house. Can I get a show of hands? If you're here, just put your hand up and say here, please. That's what I need, a show of hands right now. YOLO Bagel's in the house. YOLO Bagel, this is for you. Coin drop. YOLO Bagel always counts the coin drops in the videos he watches, so I appreciate him being there because I do drop a coin occasionally on accident, but my little slippery fingers apparently are just prone to dropping coins. Deathly Shadow, 7 days to my birthday. Well, happy birthday if I don't see you in 7 days. Absolutely happy birthday. What are you, 21 now? Just fresh 21? Congratulations. Rob Harville, hello to you. And Davion Double, hello. And Jason GSTP, he gave me a nice super chat of $4.99 to start the stream out. I greatly appreciate the super chats. He says, hi, Speg, thanks for the advice the other day. You're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome. That's what I'm good for once in a while, right? A little bit of advice. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Maybe the good stuff can help you out, though. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate good advice when I get it, so I like to show those people appreciation when I get it. And Jason is doing that. He's showing a little appreciation, and thank you very much, Jason. Let's see. Celise DS, oil got negative for real. That's what they say, huh? Oil dropped significantly. Trump was saying that we're going to see 99 cents a gallon gas. Let's go, right? Why not? Why not see 99 cents a gallon gas? I will say that as cool as 99 cents a gallon sounds like, and this price drop on gas seems like a good thing, around me it's about $1.70 a gallon, but I buy premium. I'm a premium kind of guy, so my gas has not changed. I'm still paying like $2.40 a gallon, and that hasn't really changed much, so As cool as it is to see the big sign saying $1.70, when pretty soon you're going to see $1.50. That's great, but I haven't seen it personally yet. Anybody else I missed? Let's see. Rosa, hello. Old Town, hello to you. Anybody else? I know there's so many people. 39's fine. Hi, y'all. Deathly Shadow is here. Good. Were you the person in school when the teacher says, all right, when I call your name, I want you to raise your hand and say here? Were you one of those ones that had to say something different? Instead of just saying like here, you're just like yo. And then all the kids were like, oh, he said yo. What a crazy kid. He said something different than everybody else had to say. And the teacher just gave you a smirk. This little this little person right here is not going to grow up to be anything. They're just going to be a bum all their life because they said yo. You know what I mean? Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead. In your area, put the price of the regular unleaded gasoline and give me your town, if you could. So I got $1, but please give me the town so I know where you are. Mike, hello to you, by the way. And Jason says $1.45 in Cleveland. $1.45. Let's get those prices. $2.35 in Oregon. Is that for regular? Why are they so much? Why? $1.39 in Tyler, Texas. Whoa, that deserves a little iced coffee right here. Iced coffee. John Knapp, howdy. $1.79 in Palm Harbor. That's close, Chad. Let's see. Bohemian Stack Soda. $1.21 in South Bend. Okay. $1.35 in Charlotte. $2.35 in Medford. Why is this so expensive in Oregon? I don't understand. 65 cents a liter in Australia, man. Liter to a gallon, man. You got to help me out. You know what I mean? Got to help me out on that one. Don't know that system. We learned a little bit about it in school, but tell you what, that went boop right out the window. $1.39 in Kansas City, $1.25 Oakland. So I'm seeing like what, between $1.20ish to $1.70ish, maybe $1.80 on average right here so far. Very interesting times for sure. Very interesting. I remember we used to go to, as a kid, we'd go to Georgia and we'd see prices for a gallon of gasoline like 80, 90 cents a gallon. And I thought, wow, how cool is that? And I wasn't even driving. I was just a kid, but that was neat to see that big price decrease. But now it's just going to be everywhere, apparently. $1.49 in Tampa. Really, Mike? Why am I not seeing that over my way? I'm just over here on the West Coast, right there on the water. I come from the water. I come from the water, yeah. Anyways, that's cool. It's going to be interesting to see. How everything works. I know that the stock prices came down a little bit today. Some of my stocks were getting hit because of supposedly because of the gas was affecting, the stocks. They're going to use any excuse ever. You know what I mean? Like whatever happens that day, they're going to be like, oh, the Trump accidentally burped on air and, the stock prices suffered because of it. So just about anything the news can pick up, they can blame for some kind of financial loss. Anyways, let's talk about a few things real quick while I have your undivided attention. And I imagine it's undivided. I can't really see you all. Well, I see you, and I wish you would wear some pants because that's not appropriate for our stream. You should have pants on for the stream. I'm just saying. I put pants on for the stream. You could do the same. And now you're jeez, that person just took their pants off. Anyways, I got to change topic because everybody's taking their pants off for the stream. On 420. So, real quick, I want to talk about a few things. Of course, the Silver Forum with that nice gift of the, what was it? I got it right here, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Hold on. Stand by. I'm going to get it. For us. Is this it? I think this is it. Nope, it's right here. Boom. Yeah, this is it. So, a Silver American Eagle was the gift to you all. All you got to do is sign up to the Silver Forum, make a newbie post on there just saying, hi, how's it going? And if you want to use the forum from there on, I would highly recommend it. It's a nice place to go, a forum, you know what I mean, to get some information or to connect with like-minded people. But you have a possibility of winning a silver American Eagle. And I'm going to tell you a little secret right now that this week I'm also going to show you another giveaway that you could win. And it's going to be a lot bigger than this one. And it's thanks to the silver forum as well. So you may want to get on there. A little spoiler, a little hint, but you know, I mean, that's your choice if you want to win. If not, then don't. And when I'm talking about, while I'm talking about winning real quick, a couple little things came up with this particular giveaway. Because I asked you to post a link back to the place where you posted your little newbie message in that new person forum, it does require you to make a link, and when you put links onto YouTube, it automatically goes into my held for review file, and I have to go and approve every single link. So just because you don't see your link up there immediately doesn't mean that it's not there. I just have to approve it. It could take a day or so for me to do that. Usually I'm pretty quick about it, but just so you know. Also, if you are one of these people that like to come onto the channel and start throwing the F-bomb around and start, you know, calling people names and stuff, you know, my friends, you're calling my friends, the people on YouTube are friends and family of mine. When you're calling them names or making fun of them for no reason or being a typical coin snob, I got no time for that. I'm probably going to go ahead and block you from my channel, which if I do that, that stops you from being able to enter these free giveaways or participate in things in the future. So we don't have to be mean to each other. We don't have to just start shouting out, you know, cuss words for no reason and you know, things like that. Nobody is above anybody else in my book. So just so you know. Just so you know. So it'd be to your advantage to just be your normal self rather than being a creep. You know what I'm saying? So don't be a creep. That's that. What else do I got? Real quick. So every single day I watch, well, not every single day, but maybe every other day or so approximately. In the morning time when I wake up, have my coffee, I'm watching the Coin Vault, right? First of all, Coin Vault is terrible. It's a way to get robbed, basically. You're going to give them money and it's going to be too much and they're going to give you a coin back, maybe. It's kind of a terrible show, but I do watch it just to see coins. You know what I mean? It's what I can do early in the morning. It's where coins are available. Boom, I want to see them. I'm a coin nut. I love them. Anyways, I watched the Coin Vault. I was watching these episodes today on there. And of course their lines are always packed, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, sorry if you can't get on the phones right now, but our phones are packed over this horrible deal we're offering. It's like, yeah, I totally believe that you are packed on the phone lines. Probably not, but that's all, you know, a little bit of a scam to kind of get you to go, oh shoot, I better pick up my phone. If they're packed, I better not take a opportunity, you know, like this for granted. I better just go ahead and call immediately. But anyways, they had this deal on there, and I forget exactly what it was, but let's say it was something like this right here. What is this? This is a Morgan dollar. And the Morgan dollar was like, let's say it's a $100 Morgan dollar. Let's say it's a CC. They had it on there, and they're like, oh, and our competitor is charging $500. And they print out this fake little phony piece of paper, you know, that says that it's $500. And they say, but we're going to charge much less than that. We're only going to charge you $200. Meanwhile, it's like a $50 CC. I mean, it's real cheap. It's bottom of the barrel. It's low grade. These people are such scam artists. Every little trick in the book. I got to do more videos on them, about them. It's so terrible. Yes, fear of missing out, like somebody said. You hear that, oh, everybody's on the phone line. They're jam-packed. You may or may not be able to get through. Sorry if it's going to be an extended wait for you to get through on the phone lines. You have that fear of missing out. You're like, oh, man, I better call right now. I better call this guy on the TV. HSN coins are terrible too. Yes, they are. Coin Vault's bad. HSN is bad. Speaking of bad, let's talk about this real quick. Hold on. One more sip of this iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, okay. All right. So I got this in the mail. Not really sure why I got it. Apparently, by ordering something from somebody, it did sign me up. I got an email, though, recently, and it was from somebody saying, hey, our government is charging this much for this particular coin, and I forget what it was. and I said, what's the website you're talking about, our government? And it was this website. It was govmint.com, which is not our government. I want to stress that. That is not the United States Mint whatsoever. This is a company trying to use that, Gov Mint to make it sound like they are our government, to make it seem like they're trustworthy. This is another scam artist right here, in my personal opinion. First of all, when you do something like this, a shady tactic, by making it sound like you are our government, that is a scam tactic, my personal opinion. If you have a different personal opinion, that's fine. You're welcome to it. That's mine. That's a scam tactic right there. And then, I did get this magazine, and I like seeing coins. So, I'm going to look through it and look at some coins. But look at some of the prices in here, right? Look at some of the ridiculousness. Here's a 2-ounce tribute to a peace dollar. So it's not really even a 1921 peace dollar, which would be worth every bit of this $60 right here. But realistically, it's just 2 ounces of silver. So you're talking, like for specialty silver, usually $20 an ounce, maybe, a little bit more. But here they want, about $30 an ounce for specialty silver, which is really nothing too special. It's a copy of a peace dollar, basically in a 2-ounce form. Not that great. Leanne, hi to you. Anybody else that I might be missing? Juan Ortiz, hi. Empyrean Label, howdy, howdy. Donald from New Mexico, hello to you. Northern Coins, hello. Anybody else I'm missing? I'm just rambling now. I'm just going on. But, just be careful. Just be careful. Because this person that sent me an email, they were unfamiliar with this company, and they thought it was our government. And, you can't call that person, dumb, a moron, or anything like that, which a lot of people try to do to new people in our hobby. But that's not right. Everybody was new at one point. This person just doesn't know any better. And with a company like this, who purposely tries to feed on those people that are newer, you know what I mean, and basically less knowledgeable about our hobbies, that's just terrible in my opinion. Just terrible. Let's look at a couple of other prices here. Oh, here's a great one. This is a great one. The lowest mintage 1940s Walking Liberty, right? This is great. Okay, you're gonna love this. Hold on, so I already ripped the front of this off. Yeah, everybody was new once, right? We can't be coin snobs. Let's be cool, right? Let's be cool to people. Let's help those people out. Those coin snob people, man, I can't stand those people, the coin snobs. Sold elsewhere for as much as $275 for a 1946 Walking Liberty half dollar. This is what they're going to charge you, right? $229 for an MS66 Walking Liberty half dollar. Let's just see, just for fun, what the Red Book wants out of one of these. This is an older Red Book. This is 2016, but I'm going to go to it just for fun. I haven't done this yet. This is going to be interesting. Red Book is usually inflated on their prices as well. You can expect to probably never get these kinds of prices that are in a Red Book, but let's just see what they suggest a MS66 1946D Walking Liberty half dollar goes for. Why am I not finding it easily? There it is. 1946 D. So now, I would say that a double die 1946 reverse would be cool, but let's go ahead and look at a 1946D, and we need to come over here to, what is it, 66, which is not really listed, but it would be over here-ish. So, $60 is for a MS63, so you could imagine that up here might be maybe more around 100, 120 bucks, but they're willing to give it to you for just $229, man. What a friendly company, isn't it? What a friendly company. All scams. All scams, in my opinion. Just be careful with these kind of companies. Just terrible. Anyways, that's my rant about Gov Mint. And the only reason I really wanted to bring it up is because somebody did send me an email asking me about it. And, I tried to be as friendly as I could with them, telling me, hey, this is not actually our government. This is just a company trying to scam you pretty much. But I never got an email back or anything as far as I know, so that's kind of sad. Red Book is for insurance, not actual price. Red Book helps a little bit to kind of get an idea of what's going on. You can find some rarities. It gives you a lot of information besides price, really. A lot of good information. Sizes of coins, weights, that stuff is there, But as far as pricing, Redbook is the weakest link. Goodbye. Goodbye. eBay is neat for pricing things, but you have to kind of come down a little bit, usually from eBay pricing, because people will pay a little bit more on eBay and charge a little bit more on eBay because of those eBay fees. So, Medio says he has a new book. Is that a new book, Medio Man? Says the $135 for, so there you go. Yeah, PCGS Coinfax. Also, PCGS and NGC, their price guide is heavily inflated too. Be careful with looking at those. Their price guides are up there for sure. For sure. Brown Dog Prospecting. What up? There's a peace sign, and there's a heart, and there's a guy wearing a hat. Here's a guy wearing a hat. See him? Here's a guy, and he's like, hello, I'm wearing a hat. All right. Whoa, I had too much coffee already. Let's talk real quick about the Coin Guy, because I don't know if any of you actually like the Coin Guy. If you like the Coin Guy videos, press 1 in the chat. Just a 1. I'm going to take another sip of coffee while you all get the opportunity to press 1 in the chat if you do enjoy a Coin Guy video here and there. A little bit of that coffee. I did water it down too. I know, I shouldn't have done that, but I needed some water, so I figured if I mixed half water and half coffee, there's my water as well as my caffeine. So let's see. Okay, a couple ones coming through so far in the chat. Good, good. So a few people like the Coin Guy, so that's good. He's going to like to hear that. I'm going to put my 1 there because I do enjoy the fellow. He's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. He's not a mushroom. He's just a fun guy. Yeah, look at, okay, there are lots of 1s. All right, so a few people actually enjoy the Coin Guy. He's going to like to hear that. He actually said hello to you all. I stopped by and seen him not too long ago, and he was wearing a mask. So if you imagine the Coin Guy videos now, just imagine him actually wearing a mask, because that's what he's rocking now. So it is funny to see. I know. I shouldn't make fun of people wearing masks because they're, protecting themselves, but it's just unusual, right? What did we used to do? We used to watch the news, and we see people over in China, and they were wearing masks because SARS was out there and all these other, sicknesses and viruses that they had. But now, here we are. Here we are right here in the good old US of A. In every country out there in the entire world wearing masks now. Interesting. But anyways, Coin Guy sends his best. He says that he, really appreciates you all. He said that for him, business is super duper slow right now, which is obvious for a small business like his. But he actually said this. He said because of the YouTube videos that he's actually been able to stay afloat. So he really, really appreciates you all. And I get a lot of questions about his website. He does not currently have a website. They are trying to work on one. Nathan, who is the computer genius for the Coin Guy, is trying to do that for him. So just a heads up that he is, trying to get that going, but it's going to take some time. And as far as his eBay goes, a lot of people, ask what his eBay is. He does have one, but he does not currently promote it because he's trying to get out of eBay. So he's not trying to do a business with eBay anymore because of all the funds they take on their end. It's very heavy. eBay is usually 10% across the board, unless they have to, relist your items, and then they go to 18%, sometimes even more. So that's what he's kind of dealing with right now. So that's the Coin Guy. And let's talk real quick about some other shops. I have some other shops that actually want to do videos with me, and so it will give you all a little bit of a variety. Because there are a lot of good people out there. There's some bad coin shops for sure. You'll never see those on my channel, I promise you that, or at least not in a positive way. I'm going to show you the good people. And so I might go and just, film a business and show you kind of what goes on in a business, because not every single coin shop is the same. There's coin shops, there's bullion shops, there's more like antique shops. I want to give you a nice variety, and I'm working on that. But of course, COVID-19 is slowing that process down a little bit. It's, some of these shops are completely closed right now, so I'm working on it. What else do we got? Let me try to read some more of these comments here. COVID-19 is fake, says Little Eagle. I pretty much think it's real. I won't tell you how I know, but it's pretty real. As far as it being as crazy as it seems out there, the news is definitely, making it much worse than it is. That is for sure. But still, it's dangerous, and it can kill a lot of people, and it has killed a lot of people. And if we can do a little something like wear a mask or gloves, or at the very least keep a 6 foot of distance away from people, and that could potentially save somebody's life, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Staying in the house stinks, for sure. That's got to be the worst part. And they've closed a lot of parks down near me, and the beaches are just now starting to open up kind of sporadic here and there. I'm unsure why they got to close that kind of stuff down, because it's outside and you can keep a lot of distance from people. As long as people are following those guidelines, it wouldn't make sense to me to close those down, but they did. Silver Wolverine's here. He says, I have a mask on in my house, LOL, joking. Well, you told the joke, and then you hit us with the joking part too quickly. You gotta give it a second, Silver Wolverine. You gotta say, like, I wear a mask in my house, ... And then like 4 or 5 lines down, you enter JK. That way we get some time to enjoy the joke, Silver Wolverine. You'll get it next time. You have the whole stream to come up with one more. I'll let you have one more joke, Silver Wolverine, on my stream. Vladimir Tomovich says, hey, Speg, can you send me a kilo of gold? Don't ask questions. Well, if your name is Vladimir, I'm not going to tell you no. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got to. Sterling Cannabis. Happy 420 to you, Sterling Cannabis. I don't know why I said that, but there it is. Tito Nunez. What up, Speg? It's Senor Stacks from Instagram. Oh, what up, Senor Stacks? How are you? All right. So, yeah, I've been on Instagram a little bit, too, lately, trolling around, doing my thing. So, Instagram's a fun place, y'all. If you don't have an Instagram, you can get some good deals on there, meet some nice people, just engage with community just like ours. It's just like a forum, really. You know what I mean? It's got some good stuff on there. Look at that, Brent Dewey with the $10 spot. Keep coin shop videos going. Brent Dewey, I wasn't going to do it anymore, Brent Dewey, but thanks to that $10 you just sent me via the little system here, I really appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna definitely, because of you, Brent Dewey, I'm gonna keep them going. Super chat is what it's called. I couldn't. Drawn a blank. It's been a long couple of days, everybody. But thanks to the super chat, you sent me $10, Brent Dewey, and I will keep the coin shop videos going just for you. And Brent Dewey, this is everybody else right now. Just try not to listen to this. Can you all just try not to listen for just a second? Just hold on. Just start now. Start now. Listen. Put your earmuffs on. Put these right here around your ears. Just la 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 la. Brent Dewey. I am going to do another coin shop video very soon. I actually talked with Coin Guy, and listen, man, the man's down. He likes being on YouTube. It helps me. It helps him. It's good for you all. It's just good all around. You know what I mean? We're getting a lot of information from an actual business owner. It's like a real, hardcore coin shop, man. I mean, this is the legit, kind of place that we've been looking for. And he wants to do another one, and it's going to be probably sooner than later. I can't tell you exactly when, but sooner than later. How about that? That's just for you, Brent Dewey. Everybody else can take their earmuffs off now. There you go. I'm glad nobody else was listening. Geez, YOLO Bagel. He says every day is 420 this month. Golly, YOLO Bagels. Whoo-wee. All right, keep that to yourself. We don't have Instagram where I live. What? What do you mean you don't have Instagram where you live? What, do you live in a cave? Huh? Man. That is watered down. Hope silver goes negative. No, you don't. Why would you hope silver goes negative? You want to just find it in the street? Come on now. Do you know if Guy has any precious metals? I went there last week. Was it last week? It was last week. After I got that stimulus money, I'm like, hey, let me go stimulate the man. Wait, hold on a minute. That did not sound right. Let me rewind that for a second. Let me say that again. So I got my stimulus money last week, and so I went to Coin Guy and I said, hey, I've got stimulus money. Here's some for you. And he said, cool, here's some precious metals coming back to you. So that's what I should have said the first time. So let's pretend like I didn't even say the other thing. So anyways, hi, how's everybody going? So I gave him, so he does have some, not much like you would think. You remember the videos where all the cases were pretty much packed and full? Not so much anymore. You have to ask, hey, do you got anything? And he may or may not have some. So, yeah, let's not even talk about that one thing let's stop all that. Wow. Spectacular, you're not on Warzone, can't say that here. LOL. Right? People say some weird things on the old Warzone, don't they? I'll be on the Warzone later, I'm sure. You know what I mean? It's good to get on Warzone. It's free, and it can relieve some stress, too, to go in there and shoot people on Call of Duty. Salivate Metal in the house. Hello, Salivate Metal. Welcome to the show. Always good to have the Salivate Metal and the Silver Stealer and the Winning Image Photography. Make sure you check out their channels, right? My moderators, aside from one who never comes on here anymore, they all have channels, and they all have good ones. That's why I make them moderators, you know, because they're cool people. So you definitely should check them out. That was for my Canadian people. Oot. You know what I'm saying? Mike Brewer's out. All right, Mike Brewer. You know, it is what it is. If you want to leave, hey, that's your business, brother. If you want to leave, that's your business. I can't stop you. Stimulus currency equals free silver. I mean, yeah, right? That's what I used it for. Let's talk real quick about fakes. You've seen some stuff from the fake videos that I've been putting out. It's fun, right? I think it's fun to do the videos to educate people, but it's sad in the same time because somebody bought these coins thinking they were legit. This coin right here was bought for me from one of my viewers because they knew that I wanted this coin. And they were hoping they got a good deal. And they just sent me one, man, out of the kindness of their heart. And it broke my heart to have to tell them it was fake. But we used that unfortunate incident to show people how to tell these kind of fakes. And hopefully that was worth the time and effort. But I definitely appreciate that person. I don't know if they really want their name out there. But I'll forget about it. Speedin gave this to me. You know, thank you, Speedin. You know, this guy right here sold me this thing for $5. At first he wanted a couple $100 for it, and then he talked himself down when he thought that maybe I was going to rat him out on selling fakes to people at a garage sale. But I mean, we got this out of the wilderness right there. We got this out of the wild so that nobody could ever get scammed by that coin again. I'm saying coin, you know what I mean? It's a counterfeit. And of course this right here, which is one of the more recent ones, we were able to see that this was fake and get this out. And, I appreciate people sending me those. I'm sorry that you got basically scammed, hoodwinked, hornswoggled, whatever you want to call it. You got had. And, but some positive came out of it, I believe, by getting these out of our hobby and proving that they were fake and showing hundreds, sometimes thousands of other people how to determine whether or not a coin is fake. I got some interesting comments from those videos. I got about 30 comments talking about how I was using the calipers. I do edit the videos a little bit to try to get out some of the useless information or some of the kind of redundant information, if I can say that correctly. So when I measure with calipers and then I turn it this way, it doesn't change where I have the grip at, just so you know. But usually all you're going to see when I do that is maybe this part. Instead of this part where I had it originally, all you're going to see is here. So nothing really changes. Somebody's talked about the coin not having the correct flip on it. You know what I mean? Like when you flipped it one way, I had to rotate it. Well, that's the reason why I rotated it for you, so that you could see that there was an error there and make that determination easily that it was a fake. A lot of people did really good on that and were able to determine that it was a fake based on that first little flip. So if you were one of those people, bravo to you. You did an excellent job. I just dropped a coin. YOLO Bagels, where you at? You should definitely count that one. Speedin 108 is in the house. Hey, Speedin. I just talked about you, man. Sorry about that. Punch copy on it. That'd be a good idea, actually. If I can find a... actually, you know what? I do have little hammer punches. That's a really good idea. I need to write that down. Thank you for suggesting that. I'm going to write that down right now. To punch copy into the coins. And I say coins lightly because they're not really coins. China thinks they're coins. You know what I mean? Blame China. Why are we still doing business with China? You know what I mean? I like Chinese people just fine. It's not about being like, hateful or spiteful against a people, but it's about a place like that does things that are questionable, like making fake coins and sending them to America of our currency, ruining our hobby, you know what I mean? Making people too afraid to buy coins and precious metals. Making us have to go buy $800 Sigma Metalytics machines to make sure that our stuff is real silver or real gold. People have been doing that for years, of course, but China is hugely guilty. Hugely. More coffee out of a straw. Sal's going to be mad at me. Salivate, because he always does his out of a cup and he does the slurps. Listen, brother, I'm a straw guy. I'm a millennial, basically. I'm 1 year away from not being a millennial. I'm such on the verge of not being a millennial, I can barely say the word millennial. You heard me stumble on it 3 times. And I know, by the way, this goes back to my old thing. I know a lot of us have some hard feelings about China and about a lot of things, but let's not try to keep all the cursing and stuff in there. You know what I mean? I got some kids that like to go and look at those comments too. So think about that a little bit. One day my kids are going to get older and they're going to read and they're going to want to see what daddy did, for fun, as a hobby. And they may go by and read those comments. I don't want to see a lot of craziness in there. I want those comments to be friendly for anybody. You know what I mean? So think about that a little bit. Let's take a straw poll. All right, we'll pick the longest straw. Oops, sorry, camera. Anyways, that's the straw poll for you. What else? A quick shout out. A real quick shout out. As I do this thing with YouTube, and I'm always talking with professionals, precious metal sellers, dealers, hobbyists, you name it, people that do poured silver, that make all kinds of specialty items. I talk with a lot of people, right? People that make things like our airtights. I'm talking with everybody. I really, really do a lot behind the scenes, just so you all know. Let me tell you about this one company, and I know some of you don't like Trump at all, right? And I get it. If you don't, I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. If you don't like Trump, if you are for somebody else, totally your preference, right? But as far as companies go, Disney Coins has always answered me immediately and just been there, right? Just been there quickly for us. And yes, they support Trump and they do Trump rounds, silver rounds. But I tell you what, man, anytime I've ever reached out to them, they've been back to me quickly, very, very quickly. I've never heard anybody here that, said, hey, that company's terrible. They didn't ship out something they were supposed to ship out, blah, blah, blah. They always do good for people. But I say, for me personally, as a company, they've just done me right. And a quick shout out to them. And I'll probably be doing something with them shortly in the future. And I just like them. I like how quickly that works out. Some of these companies I deal with, man, they make excuses constantly, everybody. And I'm not going to name names here, but it's frustrating sometimes when I'm trying to get you information and they want me to get that information out, but they take forever to do it. They make excuses, blah, blah, blah. Disney Coins has never made me an excuse. Never. Knock on wood, wherever that wood is. It's here somewhere. There's some wood. So hey, bravo to them. Just a quick little thumbs up for them. Kindle Kid, howdy. Grow Mechanic, hello. Who else is in here? Little Eagle. All of them are puppets. Okay, lots of puppets out there. I agree with that to a point. There is a lot of puppets. Dennis 119. Sleepy Joe. Oh, Sleepy Joe. I really don't care who ends up becoming president. Somebody's going to talk about everybody. And I think that no matter what, America is going to do just all right. I think we're going to get through this no matter what. But I have no problems with the current administration, really, to be completely honest with you. I think it's been doing all right. Could anything be better? Sure. Could things be worse? Sure. But are things, Pretty good? Yeah, pretty good. Absolutely. COVID-19 really threw a loop in the little system right here. Really threw a loop in the game. That was something that nobody expected. If you asked, anybody, last year, hey, do you think that something like the Spanish flu could ever come back? People would be like, no, not here, no way, no, we're too clean for that. We're too clean. Here it is, something similar. I mean, not as bad because we are a little cleaner and a little bit more aware of things, and we get news out a little bit faster than we used to. Both good news and bad news, but it just definitely threw a wrench in the game for sure. A big wrench. Everything. What else? Right here, Scottsdale. I did finally get my Scottsdale order. A lot of people still haven't got their order. And, it's sad. They said at first when I ordered that it was going to be 6+ business days for me to get my stuff. And then very soon after that, 15 days. And after that, 20+ days to get my order. So I feel like they kind of did a little wrong there, because if I bought my stuff and it said 6+ days, then they should have kept up with that promise, right? Not switched it on me and not even sent me an email. They could have at least sent me an email saying, hey, just so you know, it's going to be an increase of time. A lot of people canceled their orders. A lot of people haven't got their orders yet. And then a few people have actually been getting their orders. It is a big company. They are working for our government. They are a trustworthy company. I do believe that you will get the medals that you were promised, no matter how much it is or how much that you may think that they may be losing on the deal, so they may not want to do it. I think they're going to come through with everybody's orders. It just still will take some time. But I wouldn't be totally mad at you if you were upset with how they did things, and if you were going to cancel. You know what I mean? I understand it. I'm not mad at you. But I think if you held out, you will be able to get yours. It took me a month. In fact, I was telling my wife today that it took me over a month to get mine. But it is here. It's in my living room right now. And I'll probably open that for a video just to show you a couple things that I got. So, why aren't people willing to get sick for my silver collection? Well, I don't know, corpse grinder. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sterling Cannabis is waiting on their order still. Do me a favor. Let's press 1. Press 1 if you ordered from them, and then put if you have or haven't received. Just put like received or not received next to your 1. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put right here, I'm going to put 1, and I'm going to put have received. Because I got my order from Scottsdale. RuneScape. It's officially been 30 days on my Scottsdale order. That's rough. I know, man. I know. Trust me, I was right there behind you. I just talked to Stacking Stormtrooper today, and he said that I think he's going on a month as well. And he's pretty disappointed. A lot of people are. Scottsdale is making silver from medical masks and other stuff like that. Yes, they are Rocky Mountain Bear. So they are needed, and our government has utilized them for such. I did send them an email asking them if they could explain to me exactly what they're doing with that silver, which I assume is for masks and ventilators, but they did not get back to me. I would have loved to know that information, though. I would like to give that to you all. Yolo Bagel says 3, which I'm not sure what 3 was, but he says 3, so now it's 3. Silver Bullet 1, it took 3 weeks. That's not bad, right? Compared to everybody else. Grow Mechanic has not received his. Donald in Mexico did a number 2. He did a number 2 right here on my stream, everybody. Donald, I repeat, Donald in New Mexico did a number 2 right here on my stream. Disgusting. Disgusting human being, Donald in New Mexico. Why would you do a number 2 on my stream? Rocky Mountain Bear, number 1 received. I hate waiting for my orders. Well, John Knapp, let me tell you something about waiting, right? It is the hardest part. In fact, it's so hard that they made a song about that. And the waiting is the hardest part, is what the song, sang. And, yeah, man. Tom Petty, right? Was that Tom Petty? And the Heartbreakers? Both of them together? Oof. And the waiting. So, Tom Petty knew that waiting was the hardest part. Way before any of you knew it. Tom Petty was like, man, that's the hardest part is waiting. APMEX waiting. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. APMEX. So I made an order from APMEX, who said my order was going to ship on the 17th. Now, you know, a little bit of a shady thing here. They actually printed out a label on the 17th, right? So that it made it seem like that's when the thing was getting shipped. But USPS, or whoever they're using to ship it, has not even received the package yet. So literally that label is just waiting right there in their office pretty much to get put onto a package. So clever little tactic there, APMEX, to print the label out but not actually have it shipped, so it seems like it's going out on the 17th, but it is not. So here I am 3 days after the 17th, and APMEX has not even placed my package with the shipping services yet. Kind of shady. So everybody's kind of getting involved in that little shadiness, selling metals that they don't currently have yet, just to, I guess, keep people happy. That's why it's nice if you can go locally, if anybody's still open, if anybody's still able to ship you stuff from local places, because they should have stock, and you know, it's better that way. Kendall Kid says, "Oh geez, no singing please. Oh geez, no singing please." Kind of rhymes a little bit, right? I want to see some poop rounds. Some poop rounds. Ew. From Donald in New Mexico is going to send poop rounds. What do you think about that auction I did? These were some of the 2 things that I did not sell in the auctions. This right here, everything else sold, but for some reason these didn't want to go. These 90% silver coins. These are actual coins. And here's a proof coin. And then I have, is this a proof one as well? This is another proof one. Even though it doesn't look like it's totally proof, it is a proof. Yeah, 2 proof coins didn't sell out of everything. So if you want another auction, I can do one of those again. I don't want to make it as often as some of these guys do on here. I don't need to sell precious metals, but I can do it to help you out a little bit if you would like. And then usually what I do is I end up selling them to you, and then I go right back out and buy more because I feel there's some kind of feeling that goes through you when you get rid of your precious metals. It's like a hole. There's like a hole in my soul, and I've got to fill it with more metal. So just so you know, USPS isn't needed according to the president. Well, you know, I do think we need USPS because I really don't want to do business with UPS and FedEx. I don't feel like that should be something that we should get rid of. I kind of like our government controlling the mailing system, to be completely honest with you. Even though if there ever is a problem with your package, oh my goodness, is it a struggle to try to get USPS to do something about it. It is a major pain. Major pain. My local coin shop is going to open back up tomorrow. I'm so happy. Whoa, that's awesome. That's awesome. You have to let me know what you get. You have to let me know what you get. Kendall Kid said no singing in the chat, but I'm gonna do just that. Gonna sing right here in the chat and drink that. Whoa. Mark B says cool. Rocky Mountain Bear says what? Henry said, oh no, that's Spigfish. Henry, I'm from the crypto world. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got a crypto in the house. Not hating on you. I just can't wrap my head around it. Let's see. I got 2 free coins for a refund, 86 and 96 walking lib, MS69. There you go. Cool. Cool. I have a couple of those proof coins. Ellis Island, right? Yes, that is right. The Ellis Island coins. And funny enough, the proof coins of this right here, the proof version was made, they made a lot more of those than the regular coin, the non-proof. So proof coins are actually a little bit less valuable. So those were pretty darn cheap. Those could have went for cheap, but it is what it is. Those are going to be in my collection now. Excuse me. Spectacular. Yeah, I know, but it will be heartbreaking to sell anything from my stack. Yeah, man, it's heartbreaking for sure. You think about it too, man. You sell something and you're like, why? Why did I sell that? I didn't have to sell it. I don't need the money. Why did I get rid of that piece? And it could be like the silliest piece ever. It could be just like something you forget about. You know what I mean? I'm looking at like this table right here. Like let me show you a piece that I'll forget about, but I can't because I'm going to remember all this stuff. But yeah, maybe if I was to sell one of these little silver shot pieces, right? It would just break me in half to have to do that. Oh, I just love each one. I have names for all of this silver shot right here. You want to know their names? This right here, This one is Nemo. That one right there. And the rest are Marlin Jr. Yep. So that's that. That is that. Whoa! Oh, man. I put the... Oh, I got silver shot everywhere. I put the lid only half tight, and it came right off. So now... Oh, Nemo, no! Nemo! Whew. Nemo almost escaped. Nemo, get back in your little anemone. I mean, your jar. I mean, your jar, Nemo. Where's that lid at? I hope I didn't drop it in the carpet. Oh! Oh, the vacuum cleaner's about to be richer. Ugh. And then the maid's going to be like, whoa, look at all this silver I'm vacuuming. I might want to just go ahead and keep the bag. Man, that would have been bad if I dropped every single one, though. Oh, I could imagine myself, because it's not going to just sit nice and, you know, on the carpet all nice and high and stuff. It's going to go right down to the depths of the carpet. And, ooh, what a struggle. Okay, next time. Oh, there's some over here. Some right there. I got to get those. Got to get those two little Marlin Juniors. So there you go, Marlin Juniors. Bada bang. Bada bang. Okay, don't ever take that off again, that cap. Don't ever take that off. Can you believe these right here? Can you believe the prices of 1/10 ounce gold? How unreal have these become? How crazy, right? I'm seeing them on APMEX for like $250. For $250 for one of these 1/10 ounce at a random year. What? Why? Jeez, and people must be buying them, man. They must be buying them. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. They're getting like a $70 premium on these things. Whoa. Whoa. If you all are in desperate need of some 1/10 ounce, American Gold Eagles, I can try to help you out. I'm not going to charge you $250. I might be able to get them for like $200 if you really wanted to. And to me, that's even higher than they should be. But that's kind of just where they are right now. So my price is going to be real close to that. I can try to do that for you, but no promises. But if you are interested in that, that's something I can try. And that's a lot of work for me, but I know that some of you are struggling to find them for a decent price, and I don't want you paying that $250 from APMEX. That's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Last one, 200. Last one, where was that at? 1/10 ounce are crazy expensive, says Robert. Clinton S says, good Lord, is this a chat about nothing? Yes, it is. We're doing nothing in this chat. Zero, zilch, nada. We're not talking about anything. Steve says way too much. I agree with you, way too much. Even that 200, which I'm going to try to get them for you, is too much in my opinion. But that's just where they are and what I got to pay for them just about. I got one for 210. And you know what, Andrew? As high as that is, that's a good price compared to 250. I tell you that. That is about the going rate, is $210. $19.99, I paid $49 for the gold coin. Wow, in $19.99? Well, Mark B, if you had only bought 1,000 of them, you would be sitting a little prettier today. Media Man, Spectacular. I haven't seen that bat ATB before. Could you hold it up? Absolutely, Media Man. Absolutely. Because just for you, I'll do anything. Let me get some of that dust off of there, right? Because there might be a little dust on the bottle. But don't let it fool you about what's inside. Look at the dust. Is that really dust? Yeah, American the Beautiful. And bada bang. These were, I have a couple. Let me see if I can find the other one real quick. Where are you at? American the Beautiful. Come to me. There it is. I got these from Monument Metals before the COVID. Just before the COVID went nuts, I was able to get these. So happy to have these. I'm not sure what these would go for now, but yeah. It's got the bats. It's got the bats. I guess it goes this way, right? So that'd be mommy bat, and then holding on to baby bat. And yeah, American Samoa. Fantastic. Let's see. Robert says, if my local coin shop has any, he usually sells them for plus 11%. Yeah, if they have any, though. That's what the struggle is. That's what's going on, is places don't have any. And when people do have them for the normal prices they, sell them for, they get sold out quickly. Very quickly. Michael M. Spectacular, you should see how much some people are selling 1 gram gold for an instant. No, I've seen it, Michael. I've seen it, like $89 a gram. Pretty craziness. Pretty crazy. And you know what? Sometimes things are justified at those prices. Like a poured piece of gold, if they do poured gold or poured silver, there's some increase there. There's a little bit of a premium because it's a lot of work and, it's different in my opinion. But just for like a little, like in like a little assay card, like 1 gram, you're going to charge that? I don't know about that. Starting to get a little crazy right there. Stacking Stormtroopers here. He says, hey, pal, putting kids to bed. Of course, he comes in for about a half a second and talks real quick and then leaves, just as usual. Meanwhile, I stay on his stream and his little auctions all night. But he can come see me for a good, minute and a half. And Darth Stacker in the house. He wants that ATB, says Darth Stacker. Well, go get one, but it's going to cost you. I stopped collecting ATBs after the last of 2008. I'm not an ATB collector, but this one I had to have. The bats. Man, I think bats are cool. And what an interesting creature to have on the 2020 coinage, don't you think? A bat? Too soon? Too soon? COVID-19. Anyways. Terrible, right? Speaking of COVID-19, for those of you who were able to get in on this, bravo to you. A lot of people were hating on it, saying like, I don't know what you're doing, $90 for that thing. And then the other half was like, it's sold out already. I can't even get it. I thought it was a good deal. I thought it was cool. And, something to kind of remember the time for sure. I'm not going to keep my head in the sand. I'm not somebody who forgets about history, forget about what goes on. I'm a realist. I live in the now, and I understand this is happening now. And this is something I'm never going to forget. This is very similar to 9/11. This is something you'll never forget in your lifetime. You'll know exactly where you were. Now, as far as knowing exactly where you were during the COVID, how are you going to forget? You were in your house, stuck. You were stuck in your house for probably a couple months. Probably at the end of the day, it might be a couple months in here. It's one of those things. Once every 100 years or so, something crazy like that's probably going to happen, and here it is in our lifetime. Wow. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna get some more of these kind of things from MK Bars, and I'll show you all again. I know it's expensive. It's a collector's item for sure. It's a specialty item. It's not the silver stuff. It's special, and treat it as such. You know what I mean? Treat it as such. But I thought this was cool. And I never heard back from a lot of people that went to that website, the Silver Art Collector. I have it right here. This right here, this website. I didn't hear back from many people to say if they actually went there and seen if their bars were on the website. But I'm totally curious if you were to find out if you had a rare bar or something like that because of that website. That would be neat. I mean, a couple people said some stuff, but not all that many. Who else said some stuff here? Let's see. Silver Stealer, I like the bar. I like you, Silver Stealer. Stacking Stormtroopers, still abusing my chat. Let's see. Whoa, where did you get that virus silver? Right there, MK Bars' website. I'll talk about that again. I think there's a video just a couple weeks ago now where I talk about that, but it is sold out. It is completely sold out, so you won't be able to get that one again. Sorry about that. Andrew Hart says, Spectacular, you are the first person that thought about the history the same as me. Awesome to see. Cool. Yeah. Cool, Andrew. Well, it's like, they say 2 peas in a pod. You and I are 2 peas in a pod. We are like-minded people, and we are thinking like one another. So if you see Andrew, just consider him my twin because he and I think alike. Brent started stacking 1 year ago. Well, listen, it's what an interesting time right now People that are new to stacking, that are struggling to find pieces, are just, man, this is a really weird time to start getting into this stuff. Really, really weird. And it's probably going to sway their thought process of how stacking goes based on right now and how it's going. Man, people are probably inevitably going to be paying too much for things just because of how these prices are with stuff, man. It's nutty. I'm seeing, you know what, let's talk about this. I'm seeing junk silver for $15, $16, $17 times $1 face. You know, whoa. Whoa, that's crazy to me. But that's just kind of like what's going on out there. Hopefully these prices do come down a little bit soon, as availability becomes more and more out there for us to get. But man, $15 for $1 face, that is rough. Silverholic says, Spectacular, you're going to get the Yankee box soon, right? Any plans for what to do with it? Yankee sent me an email actually today saying that it was on the way to me. So I'm going to open it, right? Is that what I'm supposed to do with it? I'm supposed to open the box? Not 100% sure. When I get the box, I'm going to have to talk to Yankee and see if there's any special rules or anything. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with it. I haven't necessarily been following all the traveling it's been doing, which has been doing a lot. But I guess I'm supposed to open it and put something in and take something out. Is that kind of what we're doing? Kind of like the Dragon box? I don't know. I got to check it out. I've been pretty busy. I don't want to give too much away, but basically I still work. Let's say this. Let's say that I'm an essential employee, right? I feel good about myself, right? I'm essential, so I have to still work. So I have to actually keep going out there. And I know some people wish they could go back to work, so it's not like I'm bragging or anything like that. But it's been busy. It's been very busy. A little mentally stressful for sure. And then doing all of this stuff at the same time, it's been a lot. It's been a lot to take in. That's why I need extra coffee. Ooh. Hey. Sometimes though I wish I wasn't essential, because then I could just chill. You know what I mean? Play video games all day and bang on these drums all day. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I paid $15.50 for some Benjis last week. Hated it, but I wanted to buy something. You get that way, don't you? You get to where in your mind it's almost like an addiction. It really is. To where if you don't have this stuff every so often, you start to crave it. And I've never really been addicted to much in my entire life besides coffee, but it gets to that point, man, where you just start to think about it too much until you buy some. And I think of it like an addiction. It really is. And kind of, a healthy addiction. I mean, you're putting your money into money, which is neat, but it does get that way. Press 1 if you get that way, if you get this addictive kind of feeling when it comes to gold and silver, precious metals, to where you just can't stop thinking about it, where it bothers you if you don't go get some. And you don't really fill that void unless you have it, unless you were able to buy some. I really get that way, like no joke. I pressed 1 in the chat right there to tell you my feelings. It's crack silver. It really is. It is crack silver. Whoa, it's rough. You should play the raffles on Facebook. They do raffles on Instagram as well. I'm not into that. I don't want to take a chance on, paying $100 for a coin that's worth $200 when I could just go buy the coin and not have to take a chance. You know what I mean? I'd rather just do that. See, look at that. Look at the people pressing 1. Anybody that thought that they were weird for not getting that way, for getting that way, for having that addictive feeling when you do precious metals, when you need to buy some. Anybody that was like, man, this can't be right. I shouldn't be feeling this way. Look at the ones in the chat right now. Look at the ones. You're not alone. We feel that way. We get this addictive just feeling when it comes to precious metals. It's weird. It's weird, but apparently not, rare, because everybody else is feeling the same way. Yellow, silver, and blondes have always been my kryptonite. Jeez, Henry. Just took it to a whole different level. All right, Henry. Okay, you keep your thoughts to yourself, sir. You keep them right to yourself. Stacking Stormtrooper says, Spectacular, I have been buying daily now, especially with 2 auctions per week, constantly needing to buy. Yes, you've upped your game to 2 auctions a week. Absolutely. Good self-promoting plug right there. Let's give that a little round of applause. He has 2 auctions per week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget. Not nearly as rare as my auctions, which are once every year or so, it seems like, so far. That's about what I've done so far. But yes, twice a week for Stacking Stormtroopers auctions. Very fun to go there and see what he's got for sure. And Stacking Stormtrooper, if I can be honest, some of the most fun to go to your auctions is just to be around the people that are in the chat. Am I wrong about that? You have some cool people and it's all of us pretty much, that just go to that chat and just have fun and joke around. It's a darn good time. It's a darn good time. And the auction is secondary, but, cool nonetheless. Can I be honest? Is that fine? Is that too much? Hopefully he's not mad at me now. Hopefully. Oh, Native Stacker has all caps. He wrote something in all caps. Hold on, stand by. What do you say in all caps? I have not been buying, but I'm afraid I will give in soon if I don't find any good deals. Yeah, well, there's still good deals out there. There's still some stuff out there. Monument Metals has been sending me emails constantly saying they have some new stuff here and there. They claim to have some stock out there that's available right now. And they're decent deals for sure. Nothing is like it used to be right now that I've seen, but it's decent. Very, very decent. Stacking Stormtrooper with the $4.99 super duper chat. He can be a super duper chat. He says, you, along with the rest of the viewers, are what makes it fun for me. And yeah, man, what kind of auction would that be if you had no viewers? That'd be weird, right? If you would just sit there and be like, all right, I got this nice piece right here. Let's start the bidding at $1. $1. Anybody? $1. Does anybody? Hello? $1? Going, hello? Nobody? Nobody going once. Nobody going twice. Nobody going 3 times. Not sold. Nobody was even in the chat. That'd be rough. You're right, Stacking Stormtrooper. It would be a rough auction if there was no viewers. So viewers are important, just like my stream. Extremely important. Joel Martinez says, if I were to go to a silver and gold system, is there a difference between silver and gold currency with money value on the coin? Example, Eagle and Maple money. What will happen to bars with no money on it? What do you mean? Like, what if our economy is crashing? If we were to go to a silver and gold system? I don't think it's going to matter too much. I mean, like here I am trying to predict the future. That's kind of like future predicting, like what we would be like as a society. I don't think it's going to matter too much. People seem to think that like the Eagle would be like a really good choice, or junk silver would be the best choice, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? For that kind of situation, because it still is a currency. But I think if we're on a gold and silver system, that those metals are going to be the priority, not necessarily it being something with a dollar sign on it or an actual amount on there, not actual coinage, if that makes sense, That would be the main thing, is just it being a precious metal, personally, is what I believe. Now, it having the dollar written on there, is that a bonus? Sure, it's not a negative by any means. Stacking Stormtrooper. $9.99. Geez, okay, no more. That's good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. $9.99 super chat. For real, it's a community that comes to streams, yours and mine. Best people for sure. I love my internet friends. Me too. They're great. Sometimes the internet friends are way better than the real friends. It will let you down over and over. Michael M. Spegtacular raffles can be fun, but you can easily go overboard. I won a gram of gold earlier for $15. LOL. Yeah. No, if you win, it's all cool, man. Winning is great. But that time you lose 16 of them in a row, that could start to wear on you a little bit. Rocky Mountain Bear wants to know from Stacking Stormtrooper. So you think we're just possessions for you and Senor Spegtacular to play with, eh? I'm okay with that. He is fine and okay with that. Well, good. I'm glad you are, because I'm going to play with these viewers right here. Where's the best place to buy junk silver? I always say local. is the best place, Rob. That way you can look at it. Some of these shops will actually let you pick through the pieces that you want. So local is, in my opinion, the best. But now with the coronavirus out there, it may not be possible to get it local. So, you know, good luck. Good luck. That's all I can say. If you're still getting precious metals right now, then you are better than some of the people in this very chat right now, because they are not able to get any. They can't find it for acceptable prices. Victor says, hey, Spectacular, do coin store interviews in Tampa shops? I would like to. There is one, Victor, that I'm going to be reaching out to soon. I just haven't done it yet. But they have a very nice shop. Very nice, good presentation. I gave them a good review on my Google reviews because I thought it was such a nice looking shop, and they were friendly. If they were unsure about something, they spent a little extra time with me. They said that they like seeing people my age in their shops. They like to see newer, not newer, but younger hobbyists. Yeah, man, it was all good, an all good experience. And I want to, for those shops that are like that, I want those shops to get a benefit from that above just a Google review. If I have the avenue or the platform, I should say, being YouTube, to announce those good shops and let people know about those good shops and, possibly do business with them, I'm going to do that. That's kind of my goal, is to get those places out there, to show you all the good shops. And those junky shops that you go in and they don't look at you, or they don't want to talk to you, or they have a conversation with the guy that they've been having the same conversation with for 30 years that they're sitting next to, and they just don't even look at you. They don't let you ask a question. They treat you like dirt, and they don't even care if they get your money. Those people will never, ever be on my channel. Ever. So that's that rant about that. That's that about that. Okay, hold on. Dove Season 91. Glad I found this community, Stacking Stormtrooper. I only have a couple friends in my area that are stackers. You know what's also nice? Let's talk about that for just a second. So your friends right? Even though, so let's say, all friends are not created equal. Let's be honest, right? Some friends are very good friends, and some friends are more along the lines of like, hey, I'm cool to hang out with you and talk to you, but I really don't want to go much further than that. And so you can't tell everybody about this kind of hobby that's in with that, that kind of friendship level, that lower class friendship level. You can't tell them about, all this money that you're hoarding away, because it can get dangerous, quite honestly. But these online friends, you can tell them just about anything, That's kind of nice too, right? That's a benefit to the online friends. Anyways, Coin and Silver Journey actually made it to a live stream. Yes, here you are. You're on a live stream, and it's a live stream. It's not one of the non-live live streams that people go to. Well, I like this. So sometimes I'll read my comments, and I keep my live streams up for people to watch them later if they were to have missed them. And I'll ask them to like in the chat, press 1 if you've ever done this or that. And I'll see them comment 1. It's just funny to me. So they're watching it, months later, and they'll comment 1. And I have forgotten completely what that 1 was supposed to represent. But it's funny, and it's cute. It's cute. Spectacular. Know what's interesting? On YouTube, raffles and monetary games of chance, it's illegal, yet it's all over Instagram, no problem. Well, Instagram can't police it, and police can't really police Instagram too well either. It would more likely take the FBI to try to police the Instagram, and I believe the FBI has more pressing matters right now than a couple little online raffles, I would believe. That's my opinion on that. But yes, yes, I agree. It's a form of gambling, really, is it not? And a lot of places gambling is not allowed. A lot of places. Spectacular. In Canada, there is not enough old silver coins to use for barter. Probably true in U.S. too. Yeah, you're probably right, but of course, if they would just make more. If there was a necessity to have silver or gold as our currency, they would just make more, And there is plenty out there. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty more out there. I always say, and you can argue with me if you'd like to, you can argue the point, that gold and silver is not rare, especially silver. Silver is really not rare. Gold's a little bit more rare for sure, but it's not to the point where it's like, you know, impossible to find. Now, rhodium. Rhodium's impossible to find. Try to find some rhodium. It's difficult. You know, that might be super duper rare. But we all got gold and silver. And whether or not you believe it or not, probably whatever you have in your hand or you're watching this stream on has one of those two things in it. You know, so it is everywhere, man. It is. I've been everywhere, man. I'll show you this real quick. I'll show you this. So I had these little cases, and I thought, what a cool way to put some of my Mexican coinage in there. So isn't this kind of a neat way to just to stack your different you know, coins and stuff? So in this one right here, I have just the, yeah, I believe it's just Mexican I put in here. So like Libertads and things like that. So very cool, right? What do you think about that? Kind of a neat way to stack them in there. Oops, I almost got that one messed up. What's this one? What is this? Some more Libertads. That's a pretty one right there, isn't it? Not? Look at that. 1984. That's a stunning one. Whoa! Man, I love finding these right here. I love finding these. What I really like about them is that a lot of shops, they don't care to charge you as much for these as other coins for some reason. And I love picking these up, man. I love picking these up. They're beautiful. What else do I got in here? I got some of those ones that I found in that foreign coin bin. Those are pretty nice. Those have been around the block, huh? 1956. Usually I wear gloves for this stuff, but here I am not wearing gloves because I just happened to pick these up and I want to show you. I try to be careful with my coins too. My little babies. What is this one? Here's a 2013 or 18? 2018 Libertad. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was neat. I thought it was a neat way to collect. What's this one? Here's a big one, huh? Here's a big Hidalgo. So I thought it was a special way to keep some of my collection. Makes it heavy too. Makes it real heavy. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, let me read a couple more comments and then I'll let you go because I think we've been here for too long. Too long. I've been keeping your attention for more than I need to, and I apologize. I really do. Let's see. How dare you intrude on their conversation to make a purchase? Shame on you, right? That's what I'm talking about. Those shops right there that, you know the ones I'm talking about too. Those two old dudes are back there and they're just talking, and they've been talking for 30 years. They've been telling the same exact stories for 30 years. And at some point, those stories have, you know, turned into lies because they can't be telling the same story exactly for 30 years and make it interesting. No, you got to lie a couple times, you know what I mean, to keep them interested in the story. You know, so yeah, that's what they're doing. And then you walk into the store, dude, they don't even take their eyes off of each other. They don't give you a look. They don't do nothing. They're just talking. They're like, oh, remember back, you know, on that day when I bought the 1921 Beast Dollar and I paid $35 for it. That was amazing. You know, and like, it's like, man, hey, I got money. Can I spend my money here? Am I allowed to? Can I spend my money with you guys? And they're just like, you know, 1921 Beast Dollar. Hey. All right, I guess I'm leaving. I guess I'm out. Sorry about that. Must read this. Hold on. Must read this is his name, so I must read this. He says, Mr. Speg, what's your views on poured silver worth the premium? It depends. It really does depend, doesn't it? Not all poured silver is created equal. What I don't like, let me tell you what I don't like about poured silver. Some of these poured silver artists believe that they get a charge, let's throw a number out there, like $30 an ounce across the board, right? So they can put out just a regular 10-ounce bar that's poured. They put their little stamp on it, and maybe they hit a blowtorch on the back and get some fancy pour lines on the back. And now, for some reason, they feel like that is a $30 per ounce bar, so they want $300 for that bar. I don't believe that you should charge that way. If it's a 10-ounce bar, you need to come down on your price a little bit because realistically, it's less work than a 1-ounce piece, right? So these little 1 ounce pieces are more work for the designers and the poured artists. You know, you got smaller little areas that they have to put them in there, and they pour it, and it's a slower process. They can only do one at a time. Then they got to hammer all these onto one single bar. I can understand this being more money, but not those big bars. But they seem to think that, hey, you know, I'm a poured silver artist. Every single one of my pieces is going to be $30 an ounce, even if it's $100 or a 100 ounce piece. I don't get that. But in a lot of cases, I think that poured silver is an art. It's a cool way to, you know, have a hobby. It's a neat thing to buy. It's art. It's fun for me. I really enjoy it. And these right here, these little bars are actually poured silver, believe it or not. And the designer of these bars right here that does not want to do them anymore because they are a lot of work. The Bear is who it is. You can see that little symbol there. I'm going to show you. But the Bear, you know, these are sand casted, which means that he makes this, you know, this thing of sand right there. He has like a little thing, and he puts sand in it, packs it in real good. Probably has something in this shape that he presses down in that sand, and he puts the other half on there, and he pours the silver into this little hole that goes down into this thing. Then he grinds it down with a grinder on all the different sides to make it look all nice like that. And then he has to stamp on number 1. Then he has a stamp that says 999 fine silver. Then he has his logo. Then he has to go to the back and he has to stamp a 22 because that's how many he's done so far. He's done 22 of these. And, you know, maybe even polish it a little bit and make sure it has no rough edges. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. If you're telling me this thing right here is not worth $30 for that much work, you are out of your mind. It's art. It's poured silver. It's not, you know, just a silver is silver kind of piece whatsoever. It is poured artwork. It takes a lot of time for these ladies and men to do these things. You know, it's definitely got a premium, but it's worth it in my opinion. And you can see that how much, you know, is worth it. And like I said, he doesn't want to do these anymore because it's too much work for him. Way too much work. But that's my little rant. Rockzilla says, so true, Spegtacular. Some artists are crazy with prices. Yeah, I agree. You know, I wish it was a little bit more realistic. You know, just like anything. You buy a bag of chips and the bag is this big. The bag costs maybe, what, $1.50? But you buy a big family-size bag, you know, that could have fit, you know, 15 of those $1.50 bags in there. It only cost $4. So, you know what I mean? Usually you buy a bigger package and the price comes down a little bit. Same thing I think needs to happen for those kinds of businesses or those kind of artists. Stacking Stormtrooper left. He stayed for 30 minutes. That's not true. Can we get a time stamp on when he actually came in here? It has not been 30 minutes. 24 and a half minutes tops. 24 and a half minutes tops. You can't be rounding up at all. There's no rounding up here. Can't do it. The premium for poured silver should be a fixed amount no matter the size. Well, listen, Silverholic, I can see your frustration and your point with that, but, you know, not all silver artists are the same. Some do a better job than others. I will say that these Bear bars, ingots, whatever you want to call them, these are really nice. These are some of my favorite pieces right here. And to me, these are better than other things I've seen. Some artists really do a lot more to their bars than others. I'll give Lake House Beach a shout out. He's been trying a little bit of everything. Lake House Beach does some really nice pieces. He does a lot of things to his bars. He puts a lot of work in there. The more work, you can hopefully understand that it should be worth a little bit more. You know, a little bit more. Patrick Grealish for the $2 super duper chat. Thank you very much, Patrick. Really appreciate it. He says, could you show off your gold stack if you have it? I cannot show off the stack of gold right now. It is in storage, but I can show you this one piece that I have out. I just haven't put it away yet. But I'll get some more gold soon in a video very soon. Maybe this Wednesday. This Wednesday I might be able to show you some more gold. But as far as a whole stack video too, I don't do whole stack videos. I don't believe in it. I think it's a bit of a mistake to do whole stack videos. It's kind of a safety concern a little bit. But yeah, I won't do a whole stack video, but I can definitely show you, a decent amount from time to time. Just not right now because I don't have it out. And if I go do that, it's going to take a lot longer than it needs to. And I'll lose a lot of people on the stream because I'm gone. So, not right now, but thank you very much for the $2 super chat. All right, rambling man, I got to go. Have a good night, everybody. Mike, keep up the good work. Keep getting those precious metals over there in Tampa, and good luck finding them. Very nice bear bars. Love mine as well. Value Hunter, I agree, man. Those are some nice ones. I wish I could have gotten more, but like I said, the man does not care to do them. Not care to do them. And I get it. It's a lot of work. A lot of work when he could be making more money elsewhere. Joel Martinez says, my dealer has plenty of bars but is out of coins. No, not out of coins. What do you think about silver crystalline? It's cool. It's cool. I have a guy on the Instagram that does the silver little crystal things. And I'd like to get some for the chat at some point. I just keep on forgetting about it. But it's cool stuff. Is it something I would stack? No, because there's a heavy premium on it. But it's neat to just have a piece. Why not? That stuff is neat. I'm jonesing for some silver dragon spores. I got some in my little chest over yonder there. They're pretty cool for sure. Mark B. Hey Speg, I agree that poured silver is art and does and should command a premium. But if someone doesn't want to pay the premium, then don't buy it. Hey, just like anything, right, Mark B? If you don't like the premium, don't buy it. If you can't wrap your head around, poured silver. If you are a silver is silver only believer, then don't buy it. Absolutely. Don't, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you what I see. That's all. That's what I do. Like cryptocurrency. I don't understand it. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to buy into it, but I don't hate the people that get into it. If that's your cup of tea, then drink it. Drink it all. Have a little bit of a crumpet with it. Maybe a crumpet, maybe a lump or two of sugar. Why not? Crimp those staples. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Crimp them. I need a crimping device. Do I have a crimper? I don't have a crimper right now, Stephen Parsons. Can you give me a little while and I'll crimp them? Okay? I will crimp them. Actually, what I intended to do, because I put this in here temporarily, but I will end up putting it in an airtight. This is kind of like a temporary housing for this little guy right here. So not permanent whatsoever. I'd rather have my 1/10 ounce gold in airtights. I just like that. As a presentation, it looks better. Bye, Donnie. Bye. Huckleberry Silver. Does Coin Guy pour any silver? No, he does not pour any silver. He is a seller of coins for the most part. The Coin Guy is not that big of a bullion dealer. He is more of a authentic coin dealer. Does he sell bullion? Absolutely. But he is more of a coin guy because his name is Coin Guy. It's not poured silver guy. Just coin guy. Media Man says, thanks, Speg. See you all later. See you later, Media Man. We're going to go here shortly, too. I'm sure there's other streams tonight. Silver Stealer, 200 in the stream. Geez, 200 in here? Golly. Well, that's only going to be temporary. Once this whole, lockdown thing goes away, the numbers are going to come back to reality, about 30 precious metals. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this real quick for those thirsty people. I do like these pieces. I have these on little stands that I keep right here next to my computer. These are some of my favorite pieces, but the artist is by far slower than Scottsdale when it comes to shipping this stuff out, which is why I probably won't be doing much more with that person. They are too slow for my liking. Quicker in their delivery. Whoa. I would have bought tons of this stuff. So nice, right? So much detail, such a high relief, such cool pieces. I mean, like every side of this has something unique and cool going for it. Very pretty. But, like I said, slower than Scottsdale. That's going to be my new thing now. If somebody ships slow or does something slow, I'll be like, man, you're slower than Scottsdale. And people are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to know what I'm saying. But again, kind of a poured silver piece. And tell me that's not art right there. How can you tell me that's not art? Lost wax casting, such a cool thing to do right here. Such a cool thing. Mailman AG just found me on Instagram. Whoa, Mailman AG, welcome to my Instagram, and I have to welcome myself to your Instagram, won't I? Does anyone know how many times face value do you buy 80% Canadian junk silver at? Ooh, that's a good question. I just buy a piece here and there. I think at the time I was paying about $5 a coin, $5 or $6 a coin maybe for the Canadian, the little canoe dollars. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the real going rate is, if there is such a thing. Jenny Hansen, take care, y'all. So glad I got to see you all. Take care of each other and stay safe and wear masks. There you go. Amen. Let's see. Silver Night Pours. Yes, Michael M. Silver Night Pours. Slower than Scottsdale. That's funny. Those are wicked awesome. I agree. They are wicked awesome. Buffering, that's art. Those are awesome. Silver bullets, same here. Which ones do you have? Yeah, but across the pond is a little different, I think. Awesome, beautiful pieces. Those are beautiful. I'm fixing some crystalline up. I'll email you. Make you a good deal. I got to get my name out there for when it got a bigger production going. Yeah, absolutely. Spot would be $9.20 USD for $1 face Canadian. There you go. Awesome. Them are cool. Good afternoon. Those are some beautiful pieces. What else is going on here? I think there's a cactus over there on the right. A creeper right there. And some kind of something. Maybe a skeleton right here. A chicken. There's a chicken right there by my fingernail. And a cow right there. Yeah, there's a lot going for this piece. A lot of cool stuff. And the relief is craziness. Craziness. I guess that's where they have to pour it into, right there. Kind of neat. Kind of neat how the whole process goes. You were paying $5 to $6 per silver canoe dollar. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was costing me much. That was a while ago. I could be wrong. Maybe it was more like $8, but it wasn't very much. I got them for dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. You know, around these parts, some of these coins that people pay a lot for go for cheap around here. Like Mexican stuff around here goes for dirt cheap. I mean, like spot, less than spot sometimes, because people don't know what to do with it. You seen Coin Guy with that foreign tray? He was going to melt that stuff because people just don't buy it around here. So I love it. I thought it was fantastic. And apparently a lot of my viewers did too, because they went out and they bought that entire tray the very next day. It was completely gone. So people get it for sure. But, you know, a lot of people out here, man, they got to have their eagles and, you know, their junk silver. They don't get the Mexican stuff. They don't understand it. So, you know, canoe dollar is the same thing. Canadian, like maple leaves around here, don't go for much. You see how beautiful a maple leaf coin is and how it's cheaper by a long shot than some bullion pieces out there. You know, just I don't understand why. It's a beautiful piece. It's got great counterfeit, you know, protection on there. Whatever. Nicholas Green Outdoors. Hello, Nicholas Green Outdoors. How come your name is highlighted like that? How'd you do that? Nicholas Green Outdoors has a highlighted name. This is verified. I don't know what that means, but hello to you. That's cool that people are verified now. I don't know. YouTube is ever changing. It's always changing on me. Patrick Grealish with a $2 super chat again. Thank you very much. Poured silver is just the best. Highly recommended. One day I'll do a video, and I'm not totally not willing to do this. I'll do maybe a poured silver stack video. So the entire poured silver stack. I would be willing to do that to show off the entire poured silver collection. So I may do that. Michael M says, Spegtacular, I'd ask you to get me all the Canadian Mexican coins. Now, Michael, right now, with the way anybody's trying to get whatever silver they can, Canadian might be a little bit more expensive. Might be. I haven't been rushing around to get Canadian stuff, but it could be a little bit more. Tube Socks says, hey, Speg, I'm late. Hello, everyone. Oh, Tube Socks was here. Thank goodness. I thought, Nicholas Green Outdoors, I think it's for 100K or more. I forgot exactly, but I think that's right. Oh, okay. Well, cool. 100K. 100K viewers? Subs? What do you got? You got a lot of subby subs going on? Let me see. Can I see? Can I see your channel? I want to see real quick. Copy that. Because if you do, I want to congratulate you. That's a big accomplishment for sure. Let me see what you got. Oh, you got a lot more than that, man. You got 458,000 subscribers. So very good. Good for you. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that, right? And you got some cool merch too. Very cool merch. I'll give you that props right there. So that must be what it is. He's verified saying he's a real person. Spectacular. Do you have a Maria Teresa? Busy. A lot of these shops can't really do anything with me right now, but I had planned to do something about some foreign stuff and get some dollars on the screen, but it's not working out right now. Still cheaper than in Canada. I have Canadian silver. Greetings from New York. Oh man, yeah, man. Hope Coin Guy is safe. Yes, and we hope you're safe over there in New York, man. New York is, and I have to get more in tune with your. Anyways, listen. We've been going on for a little while about nothing. I'm sure there's better streams out there any minute now that will actually talk about something. We've sat here for an hour and 36 minutes talking about nothing, and it's your fault because you let me do it. You allowed that from me. Not cool. And like 5 devices are probably going strong. It is what it is. What am I buying right now? I'll tell you that real quick. I'm buying just about anything I can get my hands on. Anything. For cheap, as long as it's not too expensive. But yeah, I see it buffering myself. So yes, let's wrap this up. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody stay safe. Man, follow those can I do a shameless plug? Yes, go ahead. Shameless plug for my moderators. As a gift to you all, if you're a moderator, shameless plug. Shameless plug away. Go ahead. Before I end it. Hold on, everybody. Don't go yet. The moderators want to do a shameless plug. That's fine. You may. Shameless plug yourselves. While I drink this, which is pretty much just what stream were you watching? Was this really a good stream? I can't see it. It's just me talking about silly stuff. Trying to fill some time, trying to make that Monday live show, which I promised. I was going to cancel it, but the wife is like, no, you should do it. You know, you promised the people. And I'm like, you know what? I'm here, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to head out as well. Henry, thanks, Spectacular. Have a good week, brother. Peace out. A lot more videos coming up. I'm going to try to get more stuff out. I think it's buffering so bad. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Really apologize. I need to go. A lot of love coming your way. More videos coming up. I'll get some Coin Guy stuff. I'll get some other coin shops. I'll get some more unboxings, stuff from business owners in my area, plus online store stuff. Everything's coming up. Spectacular, though. I got to go. I'm buffering. No, not buffering. I have to end the stream. And I tell you what, though. I don't know how. I don't know how to end it. I really, really don't. I'm not even just saying that. Like, I'm looking around. Don't leave. Smash the like button. Will that... If you all smash the like button, the stream will end. Is that true? Is that true if you all smash the like button? Enable auto stop? Maybe it's auto stop. Let me try that. Enabling auto stop will automatically stop the stream when you stop sending data from your streaming software. Yes, that's what I want to be able to stop it. Is that how I do it? Hopefully this works. If not, we're going to have a spinning stream for another hour and a half before I figure out how to turn it off. No idea why I'm here. Why are you here, Jack Anderson? But I like that you're here, Jack Anderson, because now you're Mr. Anderson from the Matrix, right? Mr. Anderson. When you come to the Matrix, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I got to figure out how to end this. All right, let me try to just turn